Hey, this is Movie Edge, and this is something I haven't done in a while, a collection video. One of my viewers asked me to do a Marilyn Monroe collection of all my Marilyn Monroe movies, and I don't have them all, but I do have them all on Blu-ray that came out on Blu-ray, except for one, and I'll get to that in a second. And if you have any comments or questions about anything about this video, please leave them below. Or get a hold of me on Instagram at movieedge1. I'm going to go through her catalog of stuff that's available on Blu-ray. Because I got all of them, I went through this Marilyn Monroe phase where I was like, I gotta have all the movies. Because the only reason is because Disney bought Fox. What does that mean? It means that they could have not put those movies out anymore, and then you're never going to see them again. So I tried to grab as many as I could. First off, this is a movie that's not from Fox or MGM. This is one of her very first roles, and the film was filmed at a certain time before she did smaller roles and stuff. And Groucho Marx was in this movie, handpicked her to be in this role, and it was like, out of all the girls that were there, he's like, she's got something. I want her in this movie. It was just like a minute and a half part, but you know, she was in it. And I'm talking about Love Happy. Yes, she's in it, and I hate the fact that they title it The Marx Brothers Marilyn Monroe when she's only in it for like a minute. There she is right there, Marilyn Monroe. And it is worth getting to just check that out, see her in her early roles. And the movie was basically a Harpo movie. He wrote it, and he didn't direct it, he just wrote it, and he used his brother Checo in it. Well, there was something just not right about this movie, so the director's like, let's go back and ask Groucho if he wants to be in it. So Groucho, they filmed his scenes at the beginning. He was the detective and the narrator of the movie. And he shows up at the beginning of the movie and a little bit towards the middle of the movie. And then he shows up again with Marilyn Monroe in his office. And that's about it. It's not their best. It's not their best flick. I mean, this is a combo pack. Paramount owns it now for some reason. Love Happy. This was from Lionsgate a long time ago, DVD. And this is on other films, so it's basically out of print. If you find it, I suggest you get it. And yeah, this was from 1950. But I'm pretty sure they filmed this around 1949, and then then he added to it. So that was Love Happy with the Marx Brothers and a minute of Marilyn Monroe in there. From there, I think this is probably, I don't know the order exactly, because there's a lot of movies I'm missing in between. And this one, she had a small part in. And this is a Bette Davis movie, All About Eve. This is an Academy Award winner. And on the back, they made sure to put a picture of her on it. So, yeah. If you look in the front, Marilyn Monroe's name is not anywhere on here. She wasn't really famous at the time. Not that famous. But on the back, they made sure to put her name on the back of this. Marilyn Monroe. And supposedly she does a really good job in this. Now, I have to actually check this out, but yeah. There's a picture of her in here. If I could find it. There she goes. See, I liked her with the natural look, not the glamour look. I liked her with the girl next door kind of look. It made her look more, I don't know, presentable on film, and didn't make her look like a dumb blonde and stuff. Like this, it made her look, she was gorgeous. And yeah, so she's in All About Eve. You'll see this again in my best picture collection when I film that probably in September or the beginning of October. This one was kind of pricey, but I got it cheaper because Twilight Time was going out of business at the time. Now someone else owns them. And this one was starring Richard Whitmark and Marilyn Monroe. So she wasn't the star of the movie. She was a co-star of the movie, but Anne Bancroft is in this movie. Don't Bother to Knock. Haven't seen this one yet. It's a dramatic role for her. It's only 76 minutes, so it's not that long of a movie. And it's a noir, and it's kind of dark. It's really dark side. And special features, you got isolated music track, Marilyn Monroe, the Mortal Goddess, and Richard Whitmark. Don't know what that is. It's probably just a special feature. Strength and character, both as seen on Biography. So there's a Biography special on here. Original theatrical trailer. So, yeah. What did I spell pasta on that? Twilight Time did a really good job at this one. You got artwork. You got another picture of her. The booklet itself, let's just take this out for a second. This is a scene from the movie. I think they did rather well on that. And this was filmed, if I could get the 1952, 20th Century Fox. The booklet, small booklet, it shows a picture of her at the front, some other pictures, and a lot of writing, which I'm not going to read. It's another beautiful picture of her. And let's see. Maybe she got more roles like this instead of dumb blonde roles or something. Her career would have, I don't know, been better. And here is I think this is a lobby card. It might be the poster. I don't know because it's so small. There you go. I just love this picture of her right there. She looks so serious. She was probably a great actress, but, you know, they stuck her in comedies and musicals and stuff, and, you know, that's the end of that. Who directed this? Roy Baker. Okay, so that is Don't Bother to Knock. That's a noir, if you're into noir. Next, oh, that was 20th Century Fox. One before that, All About Eve of 20th Century Fox. And then Love Happy was, I want to say Republic, but it's owned by Paramount now for some reason. This one right here, Niagara. And this one is 20th Century Fox. And it stars Marilyn Monroe, Joseph Cotton. The rest of the people, Richard Allen, Dan Wilson, some other people I don't recognize. And This was a drama too, I think. But I'll show you the back. You can read the synopsis right there. The artwork is basically, don't know if this is the original artwork, but it looks good. And the inside, there's really nothing but that. Special features. Original theatrical trailer. More Marilyn Monroe trailers. So, that's about it on that one. If you have seen any of these that I'm showing in this video, please comment below. Say, hey, that's a good movie. Give me a little bit of a synopsis about it and stuff. A lot of these movies I grew up with watching them on TV. Because my grandparents, I grew up and they made me watch these films when I was over their house, and I thank them for that because these are awesome films. This one I must have seen a lot, but you know, it's been a long time, and it's How to Marry a Millionaire. How to Marry a Millionaire? You become a gold digger. Kidding. Marilyn Monroe, Betty Grable, Lauren Bacall. Great cast. And this is where the 20th Century Fox was getting lazy. But let's see. I know there's someone else in here. David Wayne. None of the rest of the people in here. William Powell is in here. And the rest of the people I don't recognize. Fox Movie Tone News for a special How to Marry a Millionaire and CinemaScope. There's a special Movie Tone News on that. Original theatrical trailers and more Marilyn movie trailers. So you get some stuff in there. How to Marry a Millionaire. I should be telling you the dates. Let's go back. What was that? Don't Bother to Knock was 52. Niagara was 53. And this movie was 1953. Now this one is a good one too. Howard Hawks, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Yes. I like redheads. They prefer blondes. I don't know why. Or I like Asians too. So, yeah. Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. Great movie. Seen it many, many times. It's a musical. And where's the date on here? 53. So, 3 in a row in 53. I think this one... Yes, this one had the song Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. Great musical number in it. And then Madonna, of course, copied that video in the 80s. But it still is a great video. The iconic dress that she danced with. And Jane Russell and Marilyn Monroe were in this movie together. And again, another one, laziness on Fox's part. But I'm glad Fox put all these out. My opinion on Fox and these classics, I think they're going to be on Hulu. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Fox Movie Tone News, Marilyn and Jane in Cement. So it's a little bit of them at the Grauman's Chinese Theater. It's called something else now, I think, but it's at the Chinese Theater over there, and they're putting their hands in cement and more movie trailers with Marilyn Monroe. So there you go, Gentlemen Prefer Blondes. It's one of my favorites. This one I haven't seen in a long, long time, and I couldn't tell you anything about it. But it has Ethel Merman, Donald O'Connor, Marilyn Monroe. This is a musical, I want to say musical comedy. So there you go with that. Got this one. This one came out in 54. And the special features, theatrical trailer, and more Maryland movie trailers on here. That's basically it. But Walter Lang actually directed this one. But this is a one that, I don't know, it flies under the radar. Some people. Irving Berlin had a big part of this, but it was directed by Walter Lang. So yeah, no business like show business. There's no business, I know. All right, and then I think we go back to drama, and this is Robert Mitchum, Marilyn Monroe, River of No Return. And look at her in this picture. Hotness right there. Marilyn Monroe. Is it an adventure movie? That's what it's categorized as. Northwest Wilderness. And there's not really much to this. It's original theatrical trailer and then more Marilyn Monroe trailers. And this one was like 1954. So you see a pattern there. She did a lot of movies each year, and they released them. This is from Fox as well, CinemaScope. And they got cheap again. So, there you go. This one I don't know if I've ever seen. I don't know. It's in CinemaScope, so might be cool looking on a 4K television. This one, my absolute favorite. It's a great comedy. It's got Marilyn Monroe, Tom Ewell, the 7-Year Itch. A guy that's married 7 years, his wife is gone, and this hottie moves into the building, and he's driving him crazy. And this one's got a lot of special features on it. This was made in 1955, and it's got commentary. This is a Billy Wilder film? I think it is. Yes, directed by Billy Wilder. And it's got commentary by author Kevin Lulla, Billy Wilder's biographies. So, yeah, it wasn't actually Billy Wilder. Isolated music track, the Hays Code, Picture in Picture, the Sexual Innuendo Meter, Marilyn Monroe, Interactive Timeline, Maryland and Wilder, the Fox Movie Channel presents Fox Legacy with Tom Ruthven. I think I've seen that like a ton of times. Deleted Scenes, that Hollywood Backstory, The 7-Year Itch, the movie. Fox Movie Tone News, The 7-Year Itch, theatrical trailers, still gallery. Now I don't know if it's in here or not, but there was might be under deleted scenes, or it might be something else. But who was supposed to originally play in this movie, besides Tom Ewell, was Walter Matthau. Walter Matthau was supposed to be the main guy in this movie, and apparently he didn't fit, so they got someone else. But there is audition film of it. Don't know what's on here though. It's 7-Year Itch. If you haven't seen this movie, this is great. This is great. Another great movie that Walter Matthau was in around the 60s or something, Guide to the Marrying Man, or Guide for the Marrying Man, directed by Gene Kelly. Great movie to check out if you could find it because it's out of print. It was on DVD only, so I don't know. There's another one I haven't seen as of yet, but Bus Stop. Yes. Marilyn Monroe. Hotness right there. Who else stars in this movie? It's not in front. Don Murray. Arthur O'Connor. Betty Field. Ellen Hackart. And that's about it. So, yeah. And director, I don't know. 1956. Original theatrical trailer and more Marilyn trailers. So, yeah. There you go. Take a look at that. This one's got, finally, this one's got some artwork on it. It's the same artwork as is on the back. See, this one's considered a 20th Century Fox Studio classic. Some of these were not. See that? They're not on there. So, I don't know why they did that. They should all have been studio classics. But, yes. Bus Stop. This is a classic beyond classic. And this is MGM. I want to know if I messed anyone up. No, they're all 20th Century Fox so far. Except for one. This is MGM. Now, this was released through Fox's. Fox was distributing MGM stuff. Marilyn Monroe, Tony Curtis, Jack Lemmon in a Billy Wilder comedy. Some Like It Hot. Co-starring George Raff, Pat O'Brien, Joey Brown. Just this cast is great. And this one has a Criterion, but I'm like, why should I get the Criterion when I have this? I'm not going to spend money on it again. Audio commentary and interviews by with Tony Curtis. Active archive interviews with Jack Lemmon. Commentary by Paul Diamond. Screenwriters, blah, blah, blah. So there's all commentary from those people. The legacy of Some Like It Hot. Nostalgia. Look back documentary. Memories from Sweet Sue's featurette. Virtual Hall of Memories. And original theatrical trailer. And this one came out in 1959. This one's over 2 hours. It's 121 minutes. And, yeah. This is a classic beyond classic. If you haven't seen it, you got to. And they worked damn great together. Marilyn Monroe got top billing on this, didn't she? Yep, Marilyn Monroe did get top billing over Jack Lemmon and Tony Curtis. So, yeah. And they were in drag for most of the movie. There's nothing else in here, but, yeah. MGM owns this, and now it's on Criterion, so if you want it, go get the Criterion version. There'll probably more on there. Alright, and let's see what's the next one. On the list, it's another Twilight Time. Is this MGM or Fox? This is Fox. Why Fox went to Twilight Time instead of releasing it themselves, I don't know. But, this is a drama. This is a drama about stage show that they're putting on, and it's got a lot of big stars in here. Let's Make Love, co-starring Tony Randall, Frankie Vaughan, And it does have an appearance by Joe Besser of the Three Stooges doing a dramatic role. The special features on here: isolated music track, original theatrical trailer. So Twilight Time didn't really put much into it. But if you haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend it. It's a drama. It's a drama, maybe just a little bit of comedy in there. And 1960 this came out, and it's about 2 hours. It's 118 minutes, and you can actually still get this if you go to ScreenArchives.com. They're the ones who bought the rights to Twilight Time, and they're still putting out Twilight Time stuff. So the person that was actually the one that was in charge of Twilight Time and owned the name and stuff, he still works for them. And they put out like maybe 2 every other month. I haven't seen anything great that I wanted, but yeah. Let's see. This, great artwork. It's basically a cover, but it's great artwork. Is this ever gonna get a new release? I don't know. What's this? The cover, not too bad. It could have done a little bit better job on the cover. Let's Make Love. Marilyn Monroe right there. Hotness. Another beautiful picture of her. And there's only one page or two. Another great picture of her. Yeah. And then on the back you got the poster. Let's Make Love. Bam. So great movie if you haven't seen it. Like I said, it's not a comedy. It's more of a dramatic it says on the back here whimsical comedy, but it's really not, in my opinion. It's more of a dramatic film. Maybe categorize it as a dramedy. Yeah. Let's Make Love. Not You and Me personally, but that's the name of the movie. The last movie that she made before she passed away, sadly. Clark Gable, Marilyn Monroe, and Montgomery Clift. Not one of their best films. If you watch the review, if you read reviews on it, it's the Misfits. And this is more of a this is a drama too, but it's more of a like a western kind of rodeo thing. And executive directed by John Huston of the Maltese Falcon. And from there, that's about it. This is an MGM owned film. So, yeah. MGM owned film. And 1961, 125 minutes. I have seen this one before. It was Clark Gable's like last movie, I think, too. Thelma Ritter's in here. She's always good. That's about it. So this movie, fantastic if you haven't seen it yet. But the reviews would say differently. But I don't. Sometimes I don't pay attention to reviews. The movie has a lot of artwork on this, or the disc. It's beautiful. And so Marilyn Monroe in the Misfits, along with Montgomery Clift and Clark Gable. Got one more to go. This one was from the DVD collection. If you bought Fox movies off the DVD collection, you got this. Now I got this separate and actually put it in a pink case because it looked great. This is actually Marilyn Monroe, The Final Days. There's actually other copies of this out. It looks different, but it's the same thing. And this basically tells a story about her final days shooting the movie Something's Gotta Give. And it was supposed to have Dean Martin in it, and it got like a little bit more than halfway done, and you'll see clips and everything in here. Special features, Fox Movie Tone News clip, and a still gallery. This documentary is from 2001, and it's 117 minutes. So, yeah, it's long. There you go. Insider disc. But this was originally, if I could close this, this is originally made Fox Star Productions, Fox TV Studios, and American Movie Classics. So if you had American Movie Classics at the time, they showed this constantly on there. I think Fox Movie Channel might have shown this a few times as well. But it is a great documentary that I really need to revisit because it's just fantastic. It's sad that she didn't finish the movie, but hey. 1 second. Okay, my dog would not start barking, so I had to pause it for a second. Hit this last part of the video. I'm going to tell you stuff that I don't have, which I want in my collection. And one is a movie called Hometown Story. I guess it's one of her earlier films. And in that movie, she actually uses a real name as a star name, not Marilyn Monroe. She uses a real name. So, Hometown Story, you got two to choose from. The AMC Movies Hollywood Divas collection. It's got 4 movies in there. That contains. See, I don't know about the quality of these because I have no idea because I've never seen them. Marilyn Monroe, Hometown Story. Got Betty Davis in Human Bondage. You got Joan Crawford in Rain. You got Barbara Stanwyck in Lady of Burlesque. All these movies, my guess is, they're public domain. Now, on here itself, it says digitally mastered and blah, blah, blah. I might get this one just to have. I don't know yet. Because of the fact that the other version of it, Alpha Video, I really don't like their style, and I really don't like their quality. And yeah, it's a 3-pack. It's a 3-pack that comes out. It's $19.99, but it doesn't say brand new. It doesn't say anything on here. But the artwork is beautiful. It's got Marilyn Monroe in it. Probably not the star of the movie. They just put her to sell it. Alan Hale Jr. and Donald Crisp. The other 2 movies is Jane Mansfield and I can't read the other name, but it's something about, I don't know. I would have to see reviews on it before I made a decision. The next one. I think this is a Spain release. I'm not sure. It's called Ladies of the Chorus. Never heard of this movie. And it's got Marilyn Monroe in it. And I can't see the co-star. Okay, this one, she uses her actual name in there too. She doesn't use it under Marilyn Monroe. And the rest of it's all in Spanish, so I don't know what it's saying. But it looks like one of those cheap movies that were made before she got famous, and it is called Ladies of the Chorus. It's all region. I'm taking it's from Spain because it's all in Spanish. It's $23.07 on Amazon, or $29.68 if you use Prime. I don't know. But that one was interesting to me when I came across it because I did not know about it. Now, Warner Brothers has 2 out on DVD. The first one did have an actual DVD pressing, and that is expensive, just through the roof now, and I don't really feel like paying for it. The other one's a Warner Brothers Archive, which is a DVD-R, and it stars Fritz Lang and Marilyn Monroe. And who else is in this one? Barbara Stanwyck, Paul Douglas, Robert Ryan, and then Marilyn Monroe gets last billing. And yeah, sounds interesting to me. So, doesn't have the year of that movie on here. Would be interesting if it had the year, but yeah. The next one is from Warner Brothers, which I'm really interested in getting. Stars Marilyn Monroe and Laurence of Olivier. $9.99 on Prime. New box art, whatever. It's The Princess and the Showgirl. Now, The Princess and the Showgirl is the cheapest one that I found for Warner Brothers. I can't read the date on there because it's so blurry. That's a little bit better. It's 117 minutes. I don't see a date on here at all. Maybe this one? I don't know. No. But Princess and the Showgirl sounds interesting. If you have seen those 2 Warner Brothers, let me know. And I will try to hunt those down and maybe check them out. Okay? Now the rest of these... No, what was this? It was a movie called O. Henry's Full House. That one I just ordered on. There was a Fox release of it, DVD. Okay. And there is a German import of it. It's $37.33. Or there's a cheaper one, but it says it's B region. But there's no difference between artworks or anything. So if anyone has that out there, the German version of O. Henry's Full House, let me know. If it's a good copy, I'll get the Blu-ray. Another one that I don't have, and she was in, not much of it, but she was in Asphalt Jungle from Criterion Collection. That's the only Blu-ray I'm missing. Next, these are all 20th Century Fox, I think. And these are all like movies that she was in, but she didn't have big roles in, except for one, and that was Monkey Business with Cary Grant, Ginger Rogers. Monkey Business. Only on DVD though, so it kind of sucks about that. As Young as You Feel. Thelma Ritter's in that. Who else is in here? Thelma Ritter. Monty Woolley. Constance Bennett. So that was another movie that only on DVD. The next one, We're Not Married, starring Ginger Rogers, Marilyn Monroe. But does she get top billing? If she gets last billing, that means she's not a main character. No, she got last billing. So it's Ginger Rogers, Fred Allen, Paul Douglas. Yeah, We're Not Married. Eventually, I might get these DVDs. I don't know. because they're all Fox, and hell, they might all go out of print soon. Here's another one, Love Nest. It's another film that she made, and none of these really have dates when they came out, but that's alright. Love Nest, and this one stars if I could open this picture up, that'd be great. Nobody I know. She pretty much is a really younger looking Marilyn Monroe in this one. Okay, there is a few left here. Let's Make It Legal. Claudette Colbert, and I never can pronounce her name right. Yeah, a lot of these movies just have like one main star, and then Marilyn Monroe's like the last thing listed. Can I see the date on this? No, I cannot. I think it says 57. I'm not sure. It's so blurry, I can't see it. And finally, I think, yes, this one I already have. Don't Bother to Knock, which is, if you really want a copy of it and you don't want to find the Twilight Time copy, you could get this for $13.58 on Prime. It's not bad. Yeah, it is the same exact movie. Don't Bother to Knock. So that's all the movies that I have, all on Blu-ray. And I told you I just ordered another one. O. Henry's. What was it? It was O. Henry's. O. Henry's Full House, which is a Fox release on DVD. So I figured I'll get that first. If I find out that the German version is great, I'll get it. And then next after that, The Asphalt Jungle, because she's in it, but not much. Okay? So that's it. So, again, forgive me because I'm only human, and I forgot who sent me this request. But if you see this video, link below, comment below, and yeah, hope you enjoyed my whole collection of Marilyn Monroe stuff, and the ones that I didn't get yet, but eventually I will. If you have any comments or questions, feel free to leave them below. It's free. Or go to my Instagram page at movieedge1. Check out my non-media stuff, my nerdy stuff at movieedgenonmedia. And if you have any Marilyn Monroe movies that I missed, feel free to put it below, because I would like to find them out. That's about it. I'm done. It's kind of a long video, sorry, but I wanted to detail it all. Alright, that's it. This is Movie Edge signing off, saying Marilyn Monroe is some great entertainment. Yeah.